Alright guys, so we're back with another Pokemon Masters video. So I finally ended up doing the event where you can get Lillie Anniversary 2024. I realized that she is a Steel Zone setter. So I thought, okay, let me do this because I need a Steel Zone setter. And Lillie being free to play, definitely going to be a great addition for my team. And on top of that, because we got Arc Suit Steven, this is going to buff us up even more. And then on top of that, I decided to go to the Battle Point shop and pick up Registeel, because Registeel is going to be a nice steel type buffer as well with the Master Passive with Steel Teamwork. Because if you have a full steel type team, you're going to get an increase to your attack by 20%, and then you're going to get an extra 14% damage reduction. And then that's on top of what Steven is going to be giving us as well, which is going to be a maximum of 30% more damage and then 26% damage reduction. So we're going to have just about 50% damage increase, and then just about 40% damage reduction. So the steel type category is definitely going to be a lot better now for me personally. Even for you guys, if you do not have Registeel and you want to use Lillie, I would recommend picking up Registeel, because Registeel is a support type character. So he's going to have Potion, Mini Potion, all Iron Armor, so he's going to be buffing up the team for sure. So that's definitely going to be a lot better. But yeah, so anyways, let's go to Lillie. Lillie is going to have Sunsteel Strike. It's going to be a 3-gauge move. And then this is going to be the more important one. She's going to be a sprint type. So the first time she uses her sync move, each battle, the sync move countdown is reduced by 3. And that's what I really love about the sprint characters. And then she's also going to have Potion as well. And then for her trainer move, she's going to have Radiance of the Sun, reduces the user's sync move countdown by 2. Raises the user's attack by 4 stat ranks, and raises the user's critical hit rate by 2 stat ranks. It's not going to be completely maxed out if you're just running Lillie with no other support, but because we have Steven on the team, her stats are going to be completely maxed out, which is going to be awesome, of course. And then All Out Sunsteel Strike is an AoE, and the activation condition, basically whenever you use Sunsteel Strike, the regular one, not the buddy move. And then the deactivation condition is when you use it. So you just got to keep bouncing back and forth between the regular and the buddy move. So that's not an issue at all, honestly. The buddy move ignores passive skills that would reduce the damage of this attack. Ignores passive skills that would protect the target against critical hits. Ignores the target's enduring effect. The power of this move is not lowered even if there are multiple targets. Turns the field of play's zone into a steel zone for the first time this attack move is successful each battle. With the steel zone, it powers up the steel type attack. So yeah, when this is activated, she becomes a lot stronger, of course. Her passive, Satisfied Snicker 9, lowers the target's special attack by 1 stat rank when the user's attack move against it is successful. And then she has Trip Up 9, lowers the target's speed by 1 stat rank when the user's attack move against it is successful. And then she has Impervious, so her stats cannot get lowered. So yeah, that's what we have. I totally forgot to do the grid, so let me do the grid real quick and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I fixed up her grid. This is what I ended up putting on her. So I put Sunsteel Strike power-ups with the regular Sunsteel Strike and the buddy move. I put Metallic Acceleration 2, so quickly charges the move gauge when the zone is steel. Overpower, the more the target's special attack is lowered, the more it powers up the user's move. And that's going to be super easy because every time she attacks, she's going to lower the special attack. And then with Steven using his buddy move as well, we're going to be lowering the special attack on the enemy. So like that is going to be no issue at all. She's going to get that buff very, very quick. And then she's going to have Nerves of Steel 2. Reduces the damage when the user is hit by an attacking move while the zone is in a steel zone. And then we have Sunsteel Strike move gauge refresh, and then we have the buddy move gauge refresh as well. So let's just go right in. Oh, by the way, I also have Critical Strike 2 as her lucky skill. So yeah, like she's gonna be an all-around pretty good steel type, free to play steel type attacker. So that's gonna be great. And she does have an EX roll. You know what? Let's quickly check out her EX roll. We'll come right back to this fight. So we'll go to the EX roll. So her EX roll is going to be, what is this? Field. Okay, interesting. All right, so, well, yeah, that's her EX roll. So we're going to go back to the Champion Stadium because in the Champion Stadium, they are weak, or Glacia is weak to Steel. So this is going to be a great time to test out Lillie and see what she has to offer. And this is a long start to the video, so my apologies to that. So we're going to be doing it in over here first, just because, like I always say in my showcases, I like to go into battles that are super effective at first, like the Champion Stadium, because that allows us to really see the character, because we can like play with the enemies. We can see, we can increase their HP, we can increase their attack and all that stuff to kind of like test the field with a lot of these characters. And that's why I really like to do the Champion Stadium battles. So this is Lillie, 5,000 damage for the AoE on the buddy move, so that's not too bad at all. So we'll sync move with Steven, and then we'll use the buddy move again. So the damage increase is going to be a lot higher, so she's probably going to be doing like 10,000 damage per hit. Because there is no damage drop off on her buddy move, so that's gonna always be amazing. So basically, as like every time we sync move, of course, if you don't know, they get a 50% increase, and the Steel Zone is gonna be disappearing, but that's not gonna be an issue because literally once we get our buddy move, we're gonna be able to activate that once again. But I think the enemy is gonna die right here, or faint, and if they end up fainting, no, they're not. Okay, perfect. So we'll actually just kind of stall out and continue to go, because we're close to our sync move, and I want to see the damage that Lillie is going to be doing on the sync move, just to kind of gauge. Now, we do not have Steel Zone, so we're not really going to see like the true damage of her sync, but yeah, like it's still gonna be pretty solid. We'll go into this again, so we'll quickly exit out of here right when we see the damage. And she does 25,000. All right, so she does 25,000. We're gonna restart the battle and get her to sync move when we are in the Steel Zone, because that's gonna be a power buff as well for her. So like, I'd rather see her sync move first instead of Steven now, just so we can kind of see where she's sitting at when she does do the first sync move of the battle when we are in the Steel Zone, because this is her showcase. The whole point is to showcase her. We're not here to showcase Steven on the stuff that he's able to do, because we know what Steven is able to do. Like, he's really good. And then with Lillie being a sprint character, we are going to be able to get her sync move off a lot faster as well. Because after we sync move, we're going to be lowering the sync move countdown by 3 right after. So it's going to allow us to get to our second sync move pretty quick, and allow Lillie or any other character to get their sync move off as well. And that's why I really like sprint characters, because sync moving can be important depending on the utility they're going to be offering to the field when they sync move. So she did 11,000 damage on the first sync move, so that's actually not too bad. Like, that really isn't too bad at all. So I want to get the second sync move off again, even though we're not going to be in Steel Zone again. But like I said, the whole point of this showcase is to show Lillie on what she's actually able to do. And so far, she's not really disappointing. Like, she's actually doing pretty solid. So let's do this, and then we'll go for, actually, did we see the buddy move after the sync move? I'm thinking if we should do the buddy move or if we should do the sync move. Man, these decisions can be so tough sometimes, but we'll go for the sync move, because if they end up surviving, or no, she's not an AoE on her sync, so yeah, no, this will be fine, because then we could just do the buddy move right after. Okay, yeah, so this worked out. So 11,000 damage there. We're gonna go for the buddy move and just destroy. Boom. 11,000 damage per hit. That's really good. That's really good. I'm not disappointed with Lillie. Like, she's actually pretty solid for a free-to-play syncer. Now, granted, we are on a team with Arc Steven, which he is buffing up steel types massively. So yeah, we got to take that into consideration. But we'll do a battle when Steven is not on the team, and then we'll have majority of the free-to-play sync pairs, because obviously not everybody's gonna have Steven, because he is the newest sync pair, and he is the arc suit. So like it might be a little bit difficult for some people to pull Steven unless you get pity. But yeah, that's not the point. Not everybody's gonna have every single character. So we'll go to another battle and see how she performs when Steven is not on the team. Okay, so I know I said we are going to do a battle without Steven, but I remember that Regirock is weak to steel, and we do need to lower his stats in order for us to do a lot of damage. There are other characters, of course, but like Steven, man, if you really have Steven, he really makes everything look so much better. Like every other synchro, he makes it look so much better because of the support he's able to provide, and just the buff that he's able to provide for the steel type category. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna keep him, but like, man, it is like, if you have him, like he's kind of like a must on a lot of these teams with the steel type. So I don't know, we'll keep him on the team. We'll keep him on the team. But the whole point of this video is to just still spotlight Lillie. So yeah, just attention on Lillie. Just don't mind Steven. He's just here to support. So we'll go into the battle right now and see how Lillie is able to perform in this Legendary Arena against Regirock. The first HP phase, Regirock is going to be weak to grass, but once we get past it, he's going to be weak to steel. So we're going to continue to do that. Like after we get past the first HP bar, then Lillie is just going to be cruising through this. So I'm not going to use the buddy move just yet, because I want to make sure we have the steel zone in when we're actually super effective against Steven or Regirock. So we're just gonna use regular Sunsteel Strike for now until we get to the super effective phase. So we're just gonna continue rocking with what we're doing, and like as of right now, like Lillie is not doing too bad. I should really not do too bad, even though we are not super effective. Once we do get there and we do have Steel Zone up, she's going to be doing a ton of damage, and that's going to be awesome. So there, we are weak, or he is weak to steel now, so let's go ahead with the buddy move and go ahead and start doing all this damage. And keep in, oh my god, 19,000 damage. And keep in mind, when she sets up Steel Zone, she's going to be buffing up every other steel type on the team too. So like, Steven is going to be doing even more damage. And then we're going to have Reggie's Steel doing even more damage too. Like, it's crazy. So after the buddy move, still like, is it gonna go away? No, we're still fine. We're still fine. And then 10,000 damage. Like, Lillie is actually really good for a free-to-play sync pair. Like, she's actually pretty good. Like, what she's offering to the team is great. Like, she's not a detriment to the team. If you want to run her on the team with Steven and the other steel types on the team, or other steel types on your team, or if you want to add anybody else, like if you don't want to add Steven, there's a bunch of other supports that you can add if you want to spotlight Lillie, because Lillie is good. Her buddy move is an AoE. She can get the job done herself. As long as you have supports on the team that can support her and make her survive, because that's the whole thing. Like, if you can keep her alive, she's going to be able to do damage and get you to win some battles. Because with her being a sprint roll, every time you sync move, I think it's every time you sync move, if I'm not mistaken. The first time the user sync moves is used each battle. The first time the user sync moves, the sync move is used each. Okay, so I think it's only the first time. Okay. So you could still get 2 sync moves off pretty fairly quick with the Lillie anyway. And then with supports on the team, if you have them 6 stars, then yeah, then you're cruising. So let's go into the battle one more time. Because I just want to see her damage again when she's super effective, when she does have Steel Zone set up. Even though, like we already saw, it's just good to see again and again, because we can see how consistent she's going to be. Even though, like, it's not hard to tell, she's going to be very consistent. Even when she doesn't have Steven on the team, she's definitely still going to be pretty good, because she does set up Steel Zone herself. So once Steel Zone comes out, then she's going to be able to do a lot more damage, which is going to be very good, of course. But Steven, like, again, like, I always bring up Steven, but like, Steven really is that guy. because like he can do some pretty solid damage. He buffs up the steel type team big time, and he's able to lower the enemy special defense and physical defense, which is really, is it defense or is it attack that he lowers? I can't exactly remember. Okay, no, it's defense. I'm pretty sure it's defense. I'll quickly double check that right after this battle, cause I'm kind of curious. I'm pretty sure it's defense though. But like regardless, Steven is that guy. So whenever you have him on the team, he's gonna get the job done. He's gonna support, and you're good to go. But yeah, so here we go. Lillie, 20,000 damage on that buddy move. Steel Zone is set up, and then we're gonna have 2 more attacks until we can get our sync move off. Now I'm gonna use potion with Steven because I don't want to do too much damage. I want to make sure we do get our sync move off with Lillie, because we still have Steel Zone here. There we go, perfect. And then don't go away. Like, that's the one thing I hate about these sync pairs that do not extend the duration of these zone effects, because they really do go away very quick. When you compare it to sync pairs that extend the duration, like, you could tell that it is a lot faster, and like you do like 2 or 3 attacks and it's already gone. Like what? I would like it to stay a little bit more. So yeah, like, as you can see, Lillie is really good. She's really good as a free-to-play sync pair, and I'm glad she's really good, because having a free-to-play sync pair that can set up a zone for your characters or for your team is going to be very helpful. And having the character be good and not supporting, but being good and like, I keep going to support, but having a character that is good and can set up a zone for the team and survive is always going to be good and beneficial. So you can never go wrong with that. So I want to quickly check this out. Where is it? What? Okay, it's not there. Nope, not there. Not there. Raises the steel type rebuff. Lowers the steel type rebuff. Is it? I don't. No, it's probably on the buddy move. Okay, never misses. And lowers the target's defense and special defense by 2 stat ranks. Okay, yeah. So it's defense. So Steven is lowering the defense of the enemy on special and physical, and you have bullet punch 3 times, so you could get -6 on special defense and physical defense with Steven on the enemy, which is going to be very helpful for the team. So like, that's also why Lillie is able to do a lot more damage with Steven too, because of course the passive with Steven supporting, buffing the team, but Steven is lowering the defense of the enemy, allowing for the team and Lillie to be doing a lot more damage. So yeah, but amazing. Steel type, I swear they're just so good. But like, I don't know, like, you guys let me know what you think of Lillie. Having her be free, like, you could literally get her for free, 5 out of 5, 20 out of 20 for free. So if you still have not done that at the time I'm recording this, the event is still here. And if you don't know where the event is, I'll quickly take you there. So it's in the event tab. You go all the way down until you see Festive Sun and Moon. This is where we're gonna get Lillie, and all you need to do is get up to 4,400 points, and then you're gonna be able to get her for free. You also get her lucky cookie here, and what this does is applies the move gauge acceleration effect to the allied field of play for the first time when the user enters the battle, each battle. So it's a pretty solid cookie, but like, you can have that and then just switch it up if you really want to, whenever you need. So yeah, but this is where you can get Lillie. Easy event, not difficult at all. The buff is just either steel types, or you can bring any of these featured characters to give you an extra boost in the points and rewards that you get. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of Lillie. Leave all your comments down below in the comments. That'll be it, and I'll see you guys on the next video.